Hi, this is Todd Monning with FMCA.com. Marathon Coach converts Prevost bus shells into luxury homes on wheels. And Bob Phebus from Marathon Coach is here to talk about one of their latest 45-foot 4 slide-out models. Hi, Bob.
Hey, Todd. Thanks, man. This is a 2009 45-foot Marathon quad slide, which means it has 4 slide-outs. It's very unique to the industry. We're the only manufacturer that attempts to do this at this point on this bus. Marathon's a leader in bus conversions and the high-end bus conversions. We build normally somewhere in the neighborhood of 60 units a year. We market them through our own dealerships in 4 different places across the United States: Florida, Texas, California, and Oregon, where our headquarters are, our corporate headquarters. There's a lot of things on a Marathon that makes it unique. We figure if you're going to pay Marathon money, let people know you have a Marathon. They can spot it coming down the road. We do a custom grill work. We remove Prevost's grill and we do our own grill work. We make custom fender wells openings. So instead of using Prevost fender well openings, we heavily customize the rear cap for the coach also. So when you're coming down the road, you have a marquee on the top that tells you it's a Marathon, a little emblem on the side, and you can always tell, because we're the only converter left out there that still paints our own buses. We don't buy our buses pre-painted. So it's very distinctive, and we never duplicate a paint scheme. You'll never see 2 the same.
Right, so every coach is unique.
Every coach is unique. Our slide-out system, the biggest part of the manufacturers will use slide-outs from Prevost car. We elect, because we want our slide-outs bigger and we want to be able to position them in different places, that we elect to have Valid Engineering out of Canada do this for us. So the bus shell is built in on the east coast of Canada in Quebec, and then we move over to around Calgary and we drop it off at Valid Engineering, and Valid cuts our slides for us and installs our slides. And then the coach is transported on to Oregon, where it's upfitted in our factory.
Okay.
So storage on a motorhome is something that you just have to have, that people can't get along without it. On a Marathon, we use roof airs, which frees up our underbelly for storage. We use a unique latch system on our doors, and it's finished all the way across. So you'll have storage in this first bay. You'll have pass-through storage all the way through in the second bay. And then in your third bay, you get into your water bay. And your hot water tanks are in there, your fresh water tanks behind it, your filtering systems, everything you need for your water bay there. Then your entertainment bay on this coach, we move it back one, and we put a LCD television out here that's all high definition, which is on an electric swivel arm, so you can swivel it out. What you're trying to do there is to be able to get it where the sun's not reflecting on it, so you can sit and watch it.
Right, everything's easy to access. Yeah, I see you have a lot of unique features outside. I can't wait to see inside.
Well, let's do that.
All right.
Let's head for the inside.
Thank you. Well, Bob, as we step inside here, forgot to ask you what kind of engine powers this?
All Prevost car chassis are powered by a Detroit 14.5 liter 6-cylinder inline motor, which they call the 60 series. They have 515 foot-pounds, or 515 horsepower, and about 1,600 foot-pounds of torque. So they do a real nice job.
Yeah. Okay.
The coaches like to kind of level out about 70 mile an hour, and and they get, surprisingly, they get about 7 miles per gallon. So it doesn't do too bad. The cockpit of a coach like this is typical of what you would find in some of the more modern day heavy duty trucks also. You have an air ride seat that's adjustable about 12 different ways. You have cruise control and a jake brake. A jake brake is an engine brake to slow you down, help slow you down so you don't get your brakes hot in the mountain. Those are all controlled from the steering wheel. The steering wheel is air operated, tilt and telescopic. You have cruise control on the coach. You have a tire monitoring system, so you can tell, it'll alert you if your tires are getting low or starting to get overheated. You have a backup camera in here. This is also a GPS screen, and it's also will tell you about a lot of the other functions on your coach. So just about any convenience that you can think of are built into these coaches, and are all standard equipment.
And that's just the front of the coach.
Right, and you also, up here, I forgot, we have a second GPS system on this side. So if you don't want to get distracted from this one, your co-pilot, your wife can use that, and she can tell you where to go, so you have two women telling you where to go now.
Hey, that's a good idea.
All the creature comforts in here are controlled by one nice, compact, fairly expensive remote control. You pick an area that you want to do. You can do anything from climate control, you can get your generator controls, you can do your lights, awnings, the blinds, the outside TV. But you just tap an area that you want to control, the salon. You're sitting in here and you're saying, okay, let's watch TV on DSS1 on satellite. So you hit that, and now what it's doing is telling everything that it needs to know to make that work. And then there's a feature on here that's pretty unique, and it's called DVD Start. And if you touch this, a lot of things are going to happen, and we're going to show you this. Your blinds are going to come down, your lights are going to dim to about 40% power, and a 42-inch flat screen LCD high-definition television is going to come down out of the front ceiling.
Just when you press that button.
One button. And you can see your blinds are coming down, we're losing the light in here, it's getting dark. TV's dropping down, and then it's going to start that TV for you. And away you go. You got DirecTV, high definition.
So it's Motorhome theater.
Yep. And when you're done watching that movie or watching TV, you hit another button, everything goes back to where it was. So it's very simple to do.
That touch screen pad there looks all very intuitive.
It is.
Very user-friendly.
As you can see in the salon area with two slide-out rooms, you have an awful lot of room in here. There was a gentleman in here this morning that has a 57-foot Sea Ray cruiser. And that's a pretty good-sized boat. It's bigger than this motorhome. But he come in and he said, man, you got more room in this salon area than I have on my yacht. You notice we got a double bullnose edge on here made out of a different type of Corian than the sink and the covers up here are in the top counters. These are all cut with a large sink. If you look at the tolerances, like around this cooktop, you can barely see where that's cut. That's all done with a water jet machine on a computer. This particular coach is one of our best sellers. It has two walk-in closets. It has a walk-in closet in the hallway across from the bath, and it has another walk-in closet back in the stateroom. There's air pocket doors here and right behind you that close off. So you can close those two air pocket doors, and you can lock them by hitting that button. And then you can use the shower and all that area, and this is a dressing area, not having to run one way or the other or take up a great deal of space in the coach trying to make this bath. This has an air pocket door on it for privacy. Just everything is done the way that people want it. They're all custom made. We put a second vanity in 90% of our coaches now, because if you're getting ready to go to dinner with your wife, you both can't get ready at the same time when you only have one bath. The big homes, the people that have, you know, nice homes that buy these, their master baths at home are usually a his and hers bath. They're divided in two, so we're just following those steps and doing the same thing.
Right.
A lot of wardrobe space. You have to have wardrobe. We have wardrobe on both sides of the bed, wardrobe across the back, and another wardrobe up here. These are built for people that are going to go 6 months out of the year and maybe go to Palm Springs in California or Naples in Florida and spend the summers. And then in the winter, or in the winters rather, then in the summer months, maybe they'll go to Breckenridge, Colorado, or go to one of our resorts up in Oregon, up on the coast up there, one of the outdoor resorts. What you're looking at there is our Crestron system, which connects with that remote control up there. And that takes that whole rack to do high definition television while you're moving down the road. So you have a satellite on the roof of this that will let you track TV while you're moving down the road and making turns and everything.
Well, Bob, for more information about Marathon Coach conversions, how can people?
The best way to do it is to go to marathoncoach.com on the internet, and that's going to list all of our different stores. Each store has a separate internet site that's accessed from there. That tells you what we're doing in the industry, where our next rally is going to be, where we're going to have coaches on display. Also lets you get into our inventory of new and pre-owned coaches. Gives you the history of Marathon Coach. There's photos on there of all the salespeople and service people, so that, you know, it's always good to put a name or put a face with a name, and we just try to make you part of our family that way, and that's what we do. But that's the best place to do, is to go to marathoncoach.com. You can get all the information, the 800 numbers, the salespeople's home phone number, and the service people's home phone number or their cell number. It's all listed on there. We're very service oriented.
Okay, thanks a lot, Bob.
Thanks for having us.
This is Todd Monty from FMCA.com at FMCA's 81st International Convention in Perry, Georgia.